Hey guys, I'm here with the taming and training parrot video. Basically, I have these two lovebirds here that I went to a pet store and found them, and I asked someone who worked there why they were in this bad condition, and she said that someone had brought them there wanting to throw them away, so she took them in. So I just brought them home with me, and obviously they're in really bad condition. They've both obviously been abused by this behavior, as you can see. A normal, non-abused bird won't be this aggressive. Like, I put my hand back here, he just runs for it. If I come in anywhere near the cage and he's on a perch, he'll literally just jump down to the ground to defend himself and just attack. So, as I suspect whoever was about to throw them away, must have just went in here and done bad stuff to him in the cage. So he'd run on the ground trying to protect himself and bite at them. But I believe this one's the male, just the way that he acts, but I haven't really had experience with lovebirds before. And this one I believe is female, and she's just a little bit timid, but I've already taught her to step up in about 10 minutes of training, just 5 minutes each session, and she already knows perfectly. So they're both really intelligent birds. This one, if I get him out of the cage, it's kind of a process to do, but I've got him to step up. He only nips a little when he's outside the cage. These guys are being kind of loud right now, but so far they're getting along fine being in the same room. I've never had experience with lovebirds. I've had experience with several other birds, so I'll show you some stuff that I'm figuring out as I own them. They came inside a really small cage. This one, I don't have a really big cage for them right now, so I just stuck them in this one. If I do, by any means, need to separate them, I just have this one ready. Need to get some better perches, but I just wasn't really prepared for this right away. So, keep in mind if you are getting a lovebird to keep out the pet, always have everything prepared. Have a big enough cage. I mean, this cage is okay, but this other one down here was just really badly built and stuff. So, yeah, you want tons of toys. I need to get more toys in here. I'm just temporarily housing them, though. I'm trying to find a home for them before I leave on vacation for 3 months. So, yeah, if I can, I have some emergency places that I can bring them. But if you are going to buy these as pets, you need to have several toys. You need to have food, water, time, and training stuff, and just a big enough cage. So I'll go ahead and show you how I've been training them. He's way too bitey right now just to take out, so bring his cage down. And these guys' bites actually kind of hurt worse than my two cockatiels. I once tamed a cockatiel from a zoo that, man, he had really bad bites. He had a very strong beak as well as a very sharp beak. But these two just have, they're not that sharp. So I'll show you. Take them out. I'm gonna open the top of the cage. So I just take the male out. If I had just the female, she would be fine to come through the door. And that's what hopefully they'll be trained to do. I just don't think I'm ever going to be able to take the male out normally, just because he could be very scarred. So first, he's trying to bite me because he's obviously been abused before. This way. You see that right there? So I just kind of distract the male. Towel back here that I let him kind of play with, thinking that that's me. Step up. Come on. See, she's just kind of scared still. And this is just the second day with them. The first day I just let them get used to their new home. Okay. Step up. Good bird. So I'll just take her. As you can see, she has missing feathers. Really bad condition. Hopefully they both make it. They both cannot fly either. Just very badly treated. Step down. She prefers to be on my hand. So here's him. They're both really beautiful birds. It's just really sad what happened to him. Take up a perch, and he's kind of struggling to get out. At the same time, I don't want to associate this. This towel has already been associated as a bad thing. I just don't want to associate all the stuff that I'm doing as a bad thing. Hopefully this will get easier over time. but he's just so aggressive. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, so. That doesn't work just because that way is kind of easier. Just a pair of gloves. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. And some kind of attack these elements. Step up. I don't want him to get hurt. Kind of pick him up. These are deerskin gloves, so he's not going to be able to get me through here. See, on that perch, usually he's a lot less defensive on a perch. Alright, step up. So this is just pure, like, a normal bird that's just being defensive. Will never, ever act this way. This is, like, something to do with his past experiences. So, step up. I'll get him to calm down. Step up. It's alright, buddy. It's alright. Step up. Good bird. I'm just going to put him down here, and then that's when we started up on being able to take off the gloves. So neither of them like perches yet. They've obviously had something bad happen on perches, or they're just a little bit scared, which is nice. Step up. Some birds just aren't used to perches. Step up. I mean, they do look pretty young. Step up. Like, a while ago I thought maybe, could just be that they're babies and that's why they don't have a lot of feathers, but I doubt that's it. Just if you observe a little bit more, this is just not usually what it looks like when you have baby lovebirds. So I'm going to zoom up on here. There you go, that's a pretty good view. So I'm basically just gonna get her up, step up. Good bird. See, she's very smart. She's learning so quickly. Step up. Good bird. So I'll move over to. She's found my shoulder. Step up. And the head hopefully doesn't bite. Step up. It's okay. And if he's about to bite. You gotta learn their behavior, just what they do with their body when they're about to bite. Step up. Step up. Good bird. See how much less aggressive he is than he was in the cage. It's just obvious, that's associated with something bad. He does have pretty bad plucked feathers. I don't see any damage other than just plucked wing feathers. They can't fly and just plucked feathers all around. Other than that, this is pretty much fine. I'm not going to put this down my shoulder. He's not at that point. That would be very bad. So, gotta trust the bird first. Step up. Step up. Good bird. Step up. Good bird. So with the previous owner, they may have learned the step up command through abuse. I don't know, but they obviously got a good start at it probably. Step up. Good bird. See, he's just such a well-behaved bird outside of the cage. It's really wrong to have him. But if you're trying to teach your birds to step up, lightly, gently press the upper chest and say, step up. Okay, he's obviously already learned this trick before. Eventually, you'll just continuously do that in slow motion. Step up, step up, step up. Okay, step up. Good bird. And they love learning. They love doing tricks and learning new stuff, so it's fine for them. You'll give them a break and maybe put them down if they're feeling scared. And so as you see there, he's gaining my trust right now, and that's pretty much it. Eventually they'll learn the step up trick. I'm still working on him feeding. Still not at that level yet. Let's see. Step up. Good work. Take some spray mullet. And he's touched it, he's just not fully in trust. Yeah, I don't think we're at that level. But you don't want to make the training sessions too long. I say around 10 minutes. I don't think he's ready for me to pet him. Yeah, he might never do. Just because of past abuse. But basically taming these guys up, giving them a good home, until I can find someone who will take them. One more. See if he bites me. Bite. I'm trying not to react. I shouldn't have said it. I'm trying not to move it. Right. That's how legs are closing. You don't want to jerk away and say something. I shouldn't even said ow. I was kind of jerking. It's so bad for these little guys. It's their beats. Really massive beats. Trying to get them step up. Step up. Step up. So when I put him back in the cage, I don't want him, the last thing to happen, he just bit me. Like, if that's the last thing that happens, that could be really bad. I want him to associate being out of the cage with something good, and being with me something good. Step down. Step up. Good bird. Good bird. There you go, buddy. Very good job. Step down. So there. That last thing I did a trick with him and I said, good bird. If he would take food from me, I'd give him a treat, but he's not that one. Step up. Step up. Good bird. Female, step up, good bird. She'll let me pet her very lightly. Good bird. Step up, good birdie. Step up, good bird. So she's already happy. Okay, I can't really get her in here. You just saw how well he's acting, right? And he bit me once. It was completely normal, just out of like. Now if I do this, step down, inside the cage, because if I get anywhere near, he's just going to be all attacky. So once again, we'll distract him with the towel. Try to get her. Let's come up here, step up. Good. Get another perch in, and we should be able to do this. So yeah, basically, trying to tame lovebirds. First trick, step up. Watch a lot of videos on how to do that. It's pretty simple. You can fit your own style. It's better if you have a bird who will get out of your hand to offer him food, and then to get him to step up. Just put it like in front of him and just say step up. That's the best way. These birds, they're just so hard to train. They just think they've had a bad experience. Very lucky that they already stepped up. Distract them. Step down. There you go. So. That's pretty much how I'm dealing with these guys. I mean, you don't see a video that tells you exactly how, you need to distract them to get them inside the cage with aggressive birds that were specifically abused. You're not going to see specific stuff. So you got to kind of invent your own style when you're taming birds. And just learn the basics, and then make advanced taming procedures according to what your bird needs. Abused, obviously you're going to have to tweak some stuff. Just like this. I left the darn towel in there. Seriously, good job, baby. Yeah, I do not want to leave that towel in there. That was a big mess up. So I'm trying to give them out of the cage time, but I'm not giving that much of it now. So yeah, basics and advanced. Step up. Why are you making this hard for me? Come on, get inside, get inside. Step down. If you have like more questions about the bird situation, anything specific about taming them, what to buy them as toys, food, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll make videos or answer questions about that. So yeah, I haven't quite picked out names for them yet, but I do believe this is a male and that's a female. That's pretty much it. Just a little short story about these guys and kind of basics on taming them. See you later.